Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry if you hear like a whirring sound my fan's on. It's always on even when it's cold. If you're shaking a bit, you're balancing on a box right now on my iPad. Still don't have a good camera for you guys and I apologize. Yeah, this is just an updated hair care routine. My hair has grown very long. I don't know if you can see. It's very healthy. And that's because of the products that I use. In the last video I said I was using the Shiseido Fino premium shampoo and conditioner because they were very hydrating. My hair had like very bleached tips. Now it's only like probably half an inch at the very bottom that's still bleached, which I will get trimmed off. I've had 2 trims since the last video. And yeah, so this is my updated hair care routine. That was good for like about half a year to like 8 months. I was using that because my hair was very like dry, very like frizzy. It still is frizzy if I don't have the right leave-in, trust me. But my hair, I don't know, it just feels so much softer and like the ends aren't as like sticking out, if you know what I mean. Like they're very like healthy. And that's also attributed to getting a couple trims. Even when you're growing your hair, trims are important because if your hair is really fried at the ends, the split will keep going up the hair shaft and your hair will just not look as healthy as it can while it's growing out, and you don't want your fresh hair that's growing out to be crispy and or split. Yeah, you don't want that. So what I've been using instead of the Shiseido Fino Premium Touch shampoo has been Nizoral shampoo, the Ketoconazole one, the 2%, not the Perithione zinc one. I just like the Ketoconazole one more. When I wash my hair for like a couple hours before I wash my hair, I put in rosemary oil on my scalp and sweet almond oil on the rest of my hair as a pre-shampoo treatment to protect my ends, because that's very important. You don't want to dry your ends out in the shower. And so I need a good clarifying shampoo, but one that also doesn't irritate my scalp and lead to like buildup or anything like that. And I was noticing with the Shiseido Fino that it was making my hair very soft and frizz-free, but I needed a clarifying shampoo with that as well because too much moisture on my scalp leads to buildup, especially with products. So I started using the Nizoral interchangeably with that shampoo. So like about twice a week I would use the Nizoral, and I'll put a picture up here if you don't know what it looks like. Got the big size at Costco. I use that about twice a week. And then now I've worked my way up to using it basically every time I shampoo. I don't like any other shampoo. I feel like my scalp doesn't get as clean if I don't use that shampoo. I just like it. I use the big size again. It's lasted me a while now. I still have my Shiseido Fino Premium Shampoo and Conditioner, but that I will use on days that I feel like I just want like a quick shampoo conditioner. I don't want to do my whole routine. I don't want to oil my hair before. I don't need a clarify necessarily. I just want something hydrating and quick, easy shampoo and conditioner routine. But that's like rare. So I'll oil my scalp, oil my ends. I leave that in for a couple hours. The longest I've ever left it in was 4 hours, which you really shouldn't leave it longer than that because your hair strands become more tender, more fragile, and it's easier to lose hair when there's a lot of oil in it. So you should never have tension in your hair when there's oil, and you should never leave it in for too long of a period of time. Just enough that it softens the hair and protects it when you're in the shower. So after I shampoo, I don't use conditioner anymore. I use a hair mask, and this is something I used to do in high school, which I don't know why I stopped doing, to be honest, but every time I use a conditioner I feel like I don't get enough moisture in my hair, if that makes sense. Like my hair will still be frizzy after I shower. What I've also come to learn through various days researching is that everyone can benefit from a bonding product. Because all hair is porous. It doesn't matter if you have high porosity, low porosity, all hair becomes porous when it's wet, and it just depends on the damage level of your hair how porous it becomes. So when your hair is like virgin hair like mine, or whether your hair is bleached like mine used to be, the porosity changes depending on the damage. Damage can also come from the environment. Damage can come from friction on clothing, which is why my hair is usually in a claw clip. Not tension, no tension. Damage can come from anything, even wind. It can come from the sun. It can come from too much water exposure, you know? So everyone can benefit from a bond product. So the only conditioner is a mask that I use, and it's the Dove 10-in-1 Bond Strength Mask. It smells so freaking good. This is my third one, because I wash my hair every 2-3 days. I go through this like one pot, I would say, a month. So it's been 3 months of just using this, And I can stretch it, honestly. I can stretch it longer than that if I use less. So it depends on how much product I use in the shower. But now that my hair is longer, I tend to use a bit more. But if you just make sure your hair is saturated with enough water, you don't need too much, I guess. And it feels like butter. Like, I forgot how good this was. The whole reason I started using it again was because I was noticing that even with Fino conditioner, sorry, my hair still felt like a little rough in the shower. Like, yes, it was detangling and the slippage was good, but when it like was dry, I was like, it still feels kind of like not conditioned, kind of like the conditioner sat on top of the hair but didn't really penetrate. And this one, it like is runnier than a lot of deep conditioning masks I find, but it still makes your hair feel like butter. It's crazy. I leave it in for at least minimum 5 to 7 minutes, maximum 10 to 15 minutes. And be careful, don't put it too close to your roots because your hair will get greasier faster. But this stuff made my hair so soft. You should just try it. They have 2 other versions of this, I believe. They have a daily moisture and then an intensive repair one, but this is the first one I tried and this is the only one I love, so I have not tried the other 2, so I can't speak on them. But this smells so good, and the smell lingers in your hair after it's dry too. It's insane. Yeah, and then so let's go for post-shower routine. I will put my hair up in a microfiber twist towel thingy that I honestly got at Winners. So wherever you can find a microfiber towel, it's more gentle on your hair. I don't know if you can notice my pillow is even silk, and on first day 1 freshly clean and dried hair, I will sleep with a satin bonnet on as well. Anything you can do to reduce friction will help keep your cuticle laying flat, and if your hair is very porous, it will keep the cuticle flat, therefore making your hair feel and look shinier. I attribute a lot of the shine in my hair to how I treat it post-wash, meaning when it's dry, I don't put it up in tight ponytails, I don't sleep on a cotton pillowcase, I don't use a rough towel to dry. After my hair has been sitting in a microfiber cloth, probably for about 15 minutes, because it's pretty non-absorbent, to be honest. It takes a while for the cloth to absorb the moisture. So I like my hair still a little bit damp, to the point where it's a little bit dripping at the ends, because it helps put product through my hair. And the product that I put through my hair is the old formula of the Bonnet Cure Repair Rescue Sealed Ends treatment. This stuff is magic. You literally need like a dime size amount. If you use more than that, your hair will look greasy. But I don't know how to explain it. It just makes your hair so soft and shiny, and it borderline feels not limp. Limp is a bad word. Limp has bad connotations, but it gives you that, like, you know, when hair is super healthy, it just does this bouncy thing where it's not like the ends are like straw, basically. That's what it makes your hair feel like. It is the most conditioning after shampoo treatment, or sorry, after hair washing treatment that I've ever used. I've used the Redken Acidic Bonding Repair Leave-In treatment. I've used Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. I guess it doesn't have enough silicones in it to the point where it will make your hair feel sealed and actually hydrated. Like, all the moisture you just put in from the mask is staying in your hair. And I really focus this on my underneath my ears and down, just because, again, if you put it too close to your roots, you will get greasier hair. Because it is very intense. I don't know how they have such a concentrated formula in such a little amount, but this has lasted me, and I'm no joke, this is my 2nd bottle. 1 bottle lasted me a year. Now I'm on to my 2nd one, and I've just used about that much, and it's only been like a month. So if that doesn't tell you how good this stuff is, it's like around $30, to be honest, like any other higher end leave-in treatment would be, like the Redken one. But yeah, I just love this so much, especially if your hair is damaged, especially if it's very porous, especially if it's very frizzy. This stuff cut my frizz down all the way. Like, I only have, like, you see this? This is the smallest amount of frizz that I've ever had in my life. And my hair is wavy as... I'm not gonna cuss. But my hair is super wavy, and this is like day 3 hair, so it's not as wavy as it was on day 1 or 2. I don't style my hair. I let it air dry. So that's intense. That's amazing. And if my hair doesn't feel like this, if I feel like it needs a little bit more of an oomph, like the ends need to be a little more sealed, or the ends aren't as shiny as I'd like, that's when I would wait for my hair to air dry completely, because I don't like doing this step on damp hair just because I can't tell how much I'm using. I use the Shiseido Fino leave-in oil, and a little of this is almost exactly like this. It goes a long way. You don't need a lot, and it kind of seals your hair, kind of makes it shiny, but it also gives it that like hydrated feeling. Not sure how it does that, but it's really good. They have a light version of this I have not tried, but I like this version because a little, again, goes a long way, and this is still my first bottle and I still have about that much left in it. So if that doesn't tell you how long this will last you, I don't know. So those are my holy grails right now, that my hair has gotten longer and it's very healthy and it's all virgin hair, but it is really wavy, really frizzy, and prone to looking really dry on the end. So that the fact that I can get my hair to look like this with just those products is crazy to me. I say give it a go, see how you like it. It's the Nizoral shampoo after I oil my hair for a couple hours, and I shampoo twice all the time. You only need about that much shampoo, like about 1 to 2 teaspoons it recommends, because it does foam up a lot. I notice when I oil my hair, it's kind of like a pre-cleanse, like a first cleanse. The shampoo still suds up, surprisingly enough. So I shampoo twice with the Nizoral, and then I go in with my Dove Bond Repair, and then I get out the shower, put my hair in a microfiber towel. Then when my hair is still damp, a little drippy on the ends, I put in this to help move the product through. Again, a little goes a long way. Make sure my hands are wet with water too, because I only use about this much and I want it to spread through my entire head. And I get it through my fingers and everything, and I rake it through, focusing mainly on the ends. I start on the ends. My head's upside down at this point, so I focus on the ends and I rake it through up to the top, and I use the water that I'm squeezing out at the same time with the conditioning product, and I'm putting it back in my hair. And then I get a fine tooth comb. Now this will be different for everybody. You can use a wide tooth comb, you can use a tangle teaser, you can use anything that you please. And then because my hair is so like slippy and so conditioned, and I combed it before I showered, I can use a fine tooth comb to literally go through and make sure that all the leave-in conditioner is distributed throughout my hair evenly. And I think that's my secret to keeping it frizz-free, is making sure the product is evenly distributed. That is very important. And then when my hair is fully dried, if I'm not feeling like it's shiny enough, if I'm feeling like it still has a little bit of a frizz, I'll put the very littlest amount of this product at the very ends of my hair, like here down, no higher than here, honestly. And then whatever's left on my hands, like if I feel like there's a little film, I'll just lightly tap on the crown of like this area of my head where I get a lot of frizz, and that's literally it. That's my entire routine. My hair has loved it. Make sure you're protecting your hair at night, either a silk pillowcase or a silk bonnet. Try to keep your hair from friction. Like right now I have it down just for the sake of the video, but usually I wouldn't be doing this, just because again, friction on clothing, on anything, tight hairstyles, not good for you. I suggest getting a claw clip, or honestly like a satin scrunchie. I don't know where mine is right now, but get a satin scrunchie. Oh, it's right here. Your hair will thank you for it in the long run. Oil your hair, oil your roots, protect your hair. If you can get anything from this video, is treat your hair with kindness, protect your hair. That's about it. This is my hair growth update. It would have been longer if I didn't get it cut twice, to be honest, but that's fine. And it used to be up to here, and most of it was bleached, and now this is all my natural hair. I'm so proud of myself. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have an amazing week, or what's left of it. Hopefully I'll have a better filming setup at some point in the future. Anyways, ciao babes.